Welcome back to my workbench. We're continuing on with the ROKR Marble Spaceport here. Last time we got the base, this section of track, and this section of gears done. So we're going to continue on. These are still loose because there's still pins that have to go at the bottom, but we haven't got to the point where the instructions say to do that yet. Right now we're going to go ahead and continue on with the next section, which I don't believe I need this for a while, if I was going to use it. First thing we do is we take K12, we take our handle, stick the screw through it, and take P9, which is the square nut, thread it on. I gotta say the square nut in this tool here, but now it'd be this tool that we haven't been told to get out yet. That gets tight in there. Then with this way it looks, we can screw the lock nut onto the back side. And get started. Okay, and that uses our little handle. Set it aside. Okay, 13. Not sure what this is for yet. I have my suspicions. That comes later. Clean up the notches in it. Actually, we'll start on the other end of this. I need 32 and 33. Help fit it together correctly. So I'm told. 32 and 33. D16. Which is this one. I find if you take any of your round pieces, just get the burrs off of them. Things will run a little bit smoother. So this one here goes on here, all the way down. Then our handle going that way, and our handle goes that way. That. Then D18. K4. So far it's not saying to lube any of this stack. K3. E22. And then K13. Then we need to wax this surface. Everything's going to rub. the potential to rub. We're going to take this piece here on the blank side out, and it's got to be a certain way because this hole here is off center. In other words, it wants the decorative side towards the handle. We come in D21. Lube up the outside of it before putting it on. And it'll go through like that. Oops, yeah, that way. Okay, 31. Okay. First thing, we're going to take this piece, take K24. It's cleaned up, waxed. Goes on like this. Don't squeeze it too tight. We're going to take 25. There's this little circle here. It's going to go on. We're going to push it all the way down. It's going to lock in these tabs, and we're going to pull this out a little bit so we got a gap. And we can just fine tune that gap later. So it gives us this part of our handle. We'll take 30 and 31 put together for another axle shaft. Then it gets D15. D19. Which is going to act as our bushing. It's going to go through here. And we'll get K2. And this feels like it's basically just canned wax. K23. Finish the rest of these lubed up. And K20. Wax is just nasty messy. Okay. K2. D20. This piece here, H7. So I'll show on tabs to the, away from you as this thing goes on from the right, going into. Let's get these holes cleaned up here. to the bottom hole. Top one's going to be support for your handle. Then 21. And actually 20, 23, then 21. Make sure you spin around just to get stuff broken in. And next, okay, where'd my wax go? Let's see. Take an A30. We're going to wax up one face of it. Because it goes on the back side of this thing here. We're going to wax up the face of this piece. So it goes on the back of this. And then, let's say embrace it. And take this weird looking piece here, K42, and it is going to get wedged in, but it doesn't say which way. There it goes. And that should wedge your handle together firmly, but it should still spin easily. And over here, we need to, so that was this. So we need to build this gear up. So we take 14 and add these. The lip goes on the inside on these. And then 14 goes on the outside of it. Like that. Down tight. I'm going to lube up this face of it. And it'll get shoved onto this shell. I guess that face of the lube just doesn't touch anything it rotates against. Okay. That. A31. And D22. And that does get lubed up. Okay. Next step. First thing we need to do is take this piece and say to pay attention to these three lines right here. You have them with the face laying down, has them face to on your left side, which means this pattern, braid pattern's up. L6 is going to go there. L8 is going to go there, and they're going to be held in with these little T-pins. That, and then we'll put this thing on here. it is going so that this pin is going in this hole, and this thing here's notch slides over this notch, I believe. That slides on first. And that goes in, the pin goes in the hole. So something like that. We take this piece, pattern side up, these notches to this side, this tab to this side. We take H14, and they go through this top here. Sorry, apologize for the background noise. My youngest is going to be vacuuming the room. Okay, that comes on here. This goes on, so this tab goes in this hole, it looks like. Just right there. H12 is going to the long tab, goes through this slot right here, bottom. Make sure everything is still freed up here. And then this piece here is H6 is, so we can encase all this. So this is facing with the handle on your right. This is going to go on the left side with this stuff facing away from you. So the preface with the laser etching is also going to go to your left. This all gets sandwiched together. It looks like first thing we need to do is stick that into the slot here. It goes all the way in. This piece has two holes it goes into. There's another slot right here to go in. The shaft needs to go through this hole right here. And that goes in that slot right there. Loosen it up a little bit. I've got a lube in here. Okay. Goes together like that. It's a little tight at the moment for the crank. D24 is going to go on this outside, but I'm going to lube out here in the face of this first. Just right there. We'll leave it. It's not too tight as well. And that is the tower. We're done with that for now. I believe it's going to go in right here, so I'm going to set it there for storing it. And next we need to make 6 of these parts. We also need these smaller balls, smaller steel balls. So we'll get all those parts out and come back. Okay, now we need to build these little bucket thingies here, which will consist of the base plate C8 with a C6 on the side. These C3s front and back. Ball inside of it, C14 I think is on top, C4 on top. The other side goes on. And these plates on the end. You need your C7, your C or HLs, H13s. These will slide on all the way to the center. It doesn't matter which way they go on as long as they line up with each other. And then these ones here, the C9s, are going to line up so that this hole lines up with this notch. And they're only going on to the first or the second step. You would take one of your shafts and put a bushing on it. Your cap goes on so that these knobs go back to this side, so they line up. Shaft goes through. You'll put otherwise these little bushings on the other side. Do that a total of 6 times. I'll take us to the next page. We're going to finish up right here at the end of page 10. Okay. We'll take D8, notch facing us, is going to go into A7. The back only. Which one is the back? Doesn't say, so I'm going to do both sides. Probably you're talking this edge. We'll find out. 38 goes in there. Looks like right there. D4 goes in right next to it. Same orientation. And then we get D30. Looks like it slides on. And D3, which also slides on. Like that. D2. D33, excuse me. It's going to slide in like that. Just notice that D30 has a smaller notch up here. Get these things in like this. Still facing away from us, we have five of these H5s. Starting with the top, we'll stick it in here. And it looks like it's these big round holes. 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to flip it over. And we're going to do the same thing from the back. There's 6 more of them. Structure saying pressing with a tool, but you know, I find the table works pretty good. H7 was a smooth. And H6. No, H2. Which I have way over here for some reason. Well, looks like it's going to tie together at the top. And then it says it wants us to wax down here. All of this stuff right here. It looks like the same thing on the back. But not this spot for some reason. Okay. Set that aside for a moment. Then we need H9. Which is this one here. It says on the bottom. This way, so if this is facing towards us, we're going to take D7 and face it so that this is facing up and the back side's facing as an unprinted side. And these little things here, the D12s, going to go in, so the slope is facing towards the notch in the bottom of D7. So D7 and notch, these things are sloped that way. And this thing is going to go right here. And we're going to take these things, I'm going to go right here. 3 of them. So these are facing out, and the other 3 are going on this side, facing the opposite direction. But not upside down. Hold them up and need these upside down so that side goes up. Like that. And this one here, right here. Okay. Not sure if this is a part. I don't think that's a part. Okay. Now we're going to lay this down. We're going to take this piece that we already made, notch down, this side up. It's going to lay right here, and it should move. Piece will go on top of it in the same orientation as on the bottom. You line up all these pins in that slot. 1, 3. It's one side. 5, 6. And this thing right here. There. This should go freely up and down. And with any luck, this is actually built correctly. I think this thing is supposed to be your elevator lift balls up. Oh, now I see why this thing is supposed to be lubed on one side only. Okay. There's that. take a couple A27s. 23, 26, 27. A couple of D14s. Right here. So that would have it. Okay, A27. D14. We'll figure out how these go. Okay, D14 goes there and there. These things go to hold in place. Okay, so we have cross pieces that slip in this way, and this one slips in this way. Now insert the tool into the gap and pull up and down. See here? Yeah, check so you can fall freely from the highest point. Yeah, it falls pretty darn freely. Now, all this crank stuff we made here needs to go in as well. These, let's see, these go in from this side. Let's see, in one. Okay, these things you slide here or here, here. And then these pins, you go in these holes. Okay, so we slip this in like this. And slip these holes in if we can. That's one side, the other side. Now she's going to go up and down. Should be in. Pins are in. I think we got it. Okay, that's that. We need screwdriver. Okay. So we're going to take what we just built, facing this way. We have these things here. Decker side goes out. There. And here. And then we have the J10s, which is just going to go through. And basically, this is just holding everything together better. So this one's already coming apart. Goes in like that. Goes in from this side, same thing. This is holding everything together. I just broke that one. Fortunately, we have extras. Let's pull this one back out. We didn't see that, did we? The carcass there? Okay. We would take the replacement pieces, stick in. Okay, we would take piece 7 for A11 and A2. So it's A11. A11 has no printing on it other than this number. A11 is going right. This facing forward is handled down now. This is going right here. And I'm going to go through. I'm going to go and loop this over here. just in case it rubs, which it shouldn't. And we have our little screws to go into the base here. That's a straight blade screw. And somewhere around here I have a straight blade screwdriver. There it is. Hopefully it's small enough. There it is. Three more on this side. Let's hold this cover on. Oops. So I've worked with these little tiny screws. Got the sarcasm in that, right? There somewhere. One, two, and three. Dunk. Those are in place. Just with E14 for screwdriver failing to secure the screw. What? Okay, I think you're supposed to put that around the screw so you can put the screwdriver on it and not slip and bar your wood. Okay, whatever. Okay, so there's those on place. Still going good. Now we put the whole thing together here. This piece goes on right here, over the top of everything. 4 slots here, 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 and here. And then, as it says, we're finishing page 10. We're going to finish at the top of page 11. So I need to get 6 of the F2s. Come in. Where this comes through, there's a tab comes through, there's a hole in the tab. You're just going to stick a pin in it. Oops. And what that'll do is it will keep everything we just put in, like on a previous step, from coming back out. If you can get these in the holes. There's one there. More right here. So I can get it in. So there we go. 6 pins in, or 6 pins into the holes. This is all held together, so we should be able to see how this works now. And there's still some stuff that needs to hold it together up on top here. But it's looking pretty good. Make sure everything spins easily. good. So that's all I'm going to do today. That took us through the top of page 11. And it gives us our major mechanical part of this. I think this is the entire mechanical part of this particular one. In that it's what has a section that lifts the balls up. So with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. We continue on with this with bottom of page 11. Looks like we're getting into probably the trackage. Yep, different mechanism moving the balls around. Thank you for watching.